Traffic is moving smoothly through Irving, but firefighters know it's not always like this.
We see a lot of wrecks and we make a lot of extrications.
So that means being ready to rip open a car to rescue people inside. We have covered training exercises focusing on that, but now there are new challenges.
Our environment out there is always changing.
One of the changes is the surging popularity of hybrid vehicles.
This is the Toyota Prius that we talked about.
Firefighters are getting hands-on experience with hybrid cars to learn what makes them different.
That means the car is energized.
The biggest difference, of course, is how they are powered.
I would want somebody inside to power this thing down. That shuts down the high voltage.
Ron Moore teaches vehicle rescue to firefighters everywhere. The Irving Fire Department brought him to the training grounds to share these special lessons on hybrids.
A hybrid vehicle in water, a hybrid vehicle on fire, and a hybrid vehicle crash. That's the gist of what we're getting across to these guys.
This work outside follows hours of classroom training.
So if you're going to take the roof off,
firefighters learn what could confront them if they are working to take apart a car to get to victims.
if you cut that cable, you can get some arcs and sparks.
Even though they learned there are some important differences with hybrids,
The cables, all the power sources.
they are told the vehicles are remarkably safe.
Across the board with hybrid vehicles, the automakers are really very aware of first responders and are very aware of the challenges that we face. These systems, if something goes wrong, they are designed to default to a safe mode, and it really has worked.
We may have to do a little more cooling on them. That doesn't affect the public, but it's just something we know that we have to do.
The first step in being prepared for response is to be aware. When the battery needs to be charged, you'll hear the gasoline engine kick on.
The goal of spending time in training now is to save precious seconds in an emergency.
Basically feeling comfortable when you get to a scene and we tear apart a car trying to untrap a victim. It's really important to know where the cables are.
This is just one class.
I feel a whole lot more comfortable tearing these cars apart now.
Firefighters continue to train on everything from the basics to emerging topics.
We have to stay ahead of the game because, as I always tell people, what we do has to be instinctual. We don't have time to practice once we get there, so we do all of our practice and our playing before we get there.